Charged with a crime in Hamilton County, your first court date is sooner than you think, and here are the things you can do to help give you the best chance at positive outcome. First, get an attorney on your case. And it's important to get an attorney who knows the courthouse and knows how things work in Hamilton County. Each county, each court, each judge handles things differently. And so it's important to hire someone who knows how those judges handle things. We're familiar with Hamilton County. We're there all the time. We're in each courtroom quite frequently, and we know the steps to take to achieve the best outcome. Our experience in these courtrooms helps give us the best chance to provide you with the best outcome possible in these cases. What can you do to help? One of the best things you can do is bring information to your consultation with us. We want to know as many details as possible about the arrest so we can start coming up with a plan together to fight the charges. Oftentimes, someone will call on behalf of a friend or family member, and we love that. We appreciate people getting out in front of this and helping as much as they can, but they don't always have as much information as we need to get started. We will work with whatever information you give us, but the more information, the better, because we want to get a full picture to start seeing potential issues with the case. Also, we want to know mitigation. Anything that we can know about you that's going to give us a better picture of who you are so we can explain that to the prosecutor and try to work on a better resolution is always helpful. Speaking of mitigation, we're going to get you involved in some steps right away to help make you look better for the judge and prosecutor to help with your case as much as possible. Oftentimes people say, I don't need to hire an attorney right away because I'm going to see what's going on with the case first to see if I really need one. If you are facing charges, you need an attorney. It's that simple, especially with deadlines. There are certain deadlines right away that we need to make sure we hit. One of them is a deadline to demand a jury trial on a case. That's not always guaranteed, and we need to file that early on in your case so that you don't lose that right to a trial. Another deadline is some discovery deadlines. We need to notify certain defenses right away if we're going to be bringing those on the case. And then there's some not as obvious ones, but things where we see pitfalls. Sometimes we have issues getting discovery, getting video evidence from maybe businesses where the event took place that might help you. Those businesses tape over those videos very quickly, and they don't retain them for long at all. So if we aren't brought in on the case soon enough, there's nothing we can do to go back and retrieve that evidence. And it could be something crucial to your case. So we want to know right away if it's something that we need to go pursue. So give us a call right away and don't wait. So what happens at that first appearance? Well, first and foremost, we enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. After that, certain deadlines are set out. Court dates are set, discovery deadlines, things like that. So everything starts moving right away. It'll seem a little bit slow because we don't always get the evidence right away, but that doesn't mean we're not working behind the scenes. We get limited evidence immediately, and we will start working based on the evidence we get to try to preserve the evidence that might be out there. And then finally, people ask us, when can I expect to hear from you? And you will have our direct lines to text us, our phone conference links to call us, and our direct emails to email us with any questions you have. We will reach out to you as well, but we never want people to feel in the dark. When you have questions, when you want to know what's going on, use any of those methods of communication to get in touch with us as soon as possible. And if we don't respond right away on a text or an email, give us 24 hours. But if we don't get back to you, follow up again, because we don't want anyone wondering what's going on in their case, because these are criminal matters. These are very important. When your liberty is at stake, it is so important to stay in communication with us so that we can make sure we're on the same page going forward. So if you have questions about your case in Hamilton County, give us a call, 317-632-3642. And remember, always plead the fifth.